They came by the hundreds.
Morning, red wristbands for 9 a.m. entry.
And waited in the mud.
3, 2, 1.
Just to get close to an event full of VIPs with local roots.
Go ahead.
Better known as the Edible Plant Sale.
All of these people are growing food for their families in their backyard. It's really exciting.
That's garden educator CAREY Thornton of Seattle Tilth, the nonprofit group which organizes these sales, open to the public. Thousands of plants, from easy-to-grow lettuce and greens to historically established heirloom vegetables, specialty herbs, even edible flowers are for sale to benefit Tilth's gardening and sustainability programs.
It's a very small planting spot here, but you're able to crank out a lot of stuff from it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thornton points out, you don't need a lot of planting room to grow some healthy food right outside your door.
You can have fresh salads and herbs going into your kitchen, on a daily basis just from a couple pots. Like anybody, just a little bit of time and a little bit of learning, and anybody can kind of get some fresh food into their diets.
It's really good in tea.
And edible plants are healthy for the community too. Just take it from neighbors of this spot, the Rainier Beach Urban Farm and Wetlands, which is hosting this event for the first time.
I love that they're having it now in this neighborhood because I think that the South End was underserved.
QUINN HAIRSTON is here to pick up some herbs for her garden. But overall, she's excited to see a dedication and love for urban farming starting to grow in her neighborhood.
Seattle Farm Co-op moved down here, and Seattle Tilth has this property here, so I'm really hopeful that that stuff will start to change and it'll just be more opportunities for people that live in the South End.
This is absolutely building something for decades to come.
Tilth's executive director, ANDREA DWYER, says this 8-acre urban farm and its wetlands, which her group acquired in 2011, are about to sprout into something even more special.
Right now there are planted blueberries.
With help from the Seattle Parks Foundation and other partners, Tilth will soon add to this thriving urban farm, planting greenhouse space, kitchens, even classrooms here for environmental learning programs.
Has anybody ever heard of companion planting?
It's all part of Tilth's effort to help Seattleites, especially around Rainier Beach, take back our food system. So less of our food is shipped and more of it is snipped.
It's kind of the beginning of a new tradition in this community. Learn how to grow their own food, learn how to compost. It's an opportunity for people who wouldn't necessarily interact with one another to come together and celebrate their culture and tradition around food.
Hey, do you want a salad?
You might think that gardening is dirty business, but there are plenty of people here at Edible Plant Day who will tell you growing things in your front yard or backyard or even your porch can be good, clean fun.
Because we love having sharing the joy of chickens, as we call it, yeah.
Jake Harris is having a good time, but he's not clucking around. His whimsical chicken coop with bike wheel fencing is just one example of the gardens he designs to impact climate change.
We're trying to reduce the amount of water that goes into our side sewer system.
He says, in a fast-growing city like Seattle, our gardens are the front lines in a concrete jungle where we can make a difference by putting in edible plants or even collecting water running off our roofs to protect our environment.
What happens is our roof, our road, and our sewage all overflows into Lake Washington, into Lake Union. Looking at the natural solutions to that is investing back in wetland space, even on a microcosm in your yard. We can, make the changes that have a collective impact.
Making a collective impact one garden at a time. At the Edible Plant Sale, they're eating that idea up.
It is delicious.
And offering you a seat at the table.
Get a flat today, folks. $1. Find the flats around.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel. Or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.